Hey guys, today we're playing the Lost Island on Ghostbusters. I actually started to record this, that's why I'm over-recording it. I had to pick replay mission, but this should be part 8. I know I said part 8 might have been the other half of the last level I played when we went back to the Cedric Hotel, but I finished the level earlier than I thought I would. But I'm pretty sure that this level will have to be split up into 2 videos because it's long as fuck. So, yeah. Hopefully I won't have to re-record some parts of this game, but
what's the story behind this place, Egon?
there are some cheap deaths on this level, and if I record the next level after this, which would actually be the final level, then I might have to cut so you don't have to see me like die constantly, like cutting the parts where I die and start the video whenever I actually win. So there's the Ghostbusters boat. They don't really go much into detail about it. This level seems like maybe not this particular part. Oh, that's too far. But I don't think they pictured this level being this big when they recorded the voices or wrote the script, because the Ghostbusters start to say a lot of those things that they've said earlier in the game, like over and over again. Like if you play the game earlier, they talk a lot, and they're actually talking about the level. You don't get this so much here, which is disappointing because this is a pretty interesting level beside the one part of this level where there's a lot of cheap deaths that are frustrating. But I've never played this on the easy mode, so maybe that'll be avoided. I'm not sure. I think I had that slime tether upgraded. And if you haven't upgraded your slime tether, make sure you do by now.
Good work.
Most of the stuff you'll be using to the last part of these games are the slime blower, slime tether, proton streams, and the boson darts. You really don't use the meson collider all that much. That was pretty cool. One of the few haunted, like, little triggered events. That's some powerful slime. Unless it was supposed to fall down. Oh, a Marine Ecto 8 is what it's called. So there must be other Ectos that aren't mentioned. I'm probably not going to record the credits if I do actually finish this game, but towards the end of the credits, there's this part where they tell the rookie that there's a Chicago branch opening up, and if he'd want to be in charge, which would make an easy sequel without having to use original Ghostbusters, which, yeah, wouldn't be the same as like having the original Ghostbusters, but if they kept true to the theme and wrote a decent script and had like this kind of gameplay versus the Sanctum Slime gameplay, I think it would be cool. I would like to see more of this kind of game. There's 2 ways you can destroy this guy now, since we have the slime tether. You can either slam him like we were doing before, or you can use the slime tether, which I'm not very good at, but I'll try to demonstrate. There you go. See. It's easier for me personally to smash them. These guys, if you've already finished the last, well, not the last boss, the boss before that was in the museum, you already noticed break down these portals or they'll keep on respawning. That's one thing about this game and other games that take me out of the game when there's a spawning portal, because they've had those ever since Gauntlet. and it just takes you out of the game. Like, I doubt if there was like a Ghostbusters 3, if they'd actually have spawning portals. Next thing you know, they're on the movies will be telling you to push the X button. When she's shooting through the wall, that's some incredible AI right there. They're not too good at disposing of the gargoyles. Make sure you don't step in any black slime, because it'll hurt you. Oh, it's another one of these guys. This level, you're gonna really get to know what shortcuts do what. Like with the type of weapons you have. If they make a sequel, I think they should actually use the writers of the ongoing comic series, because they're actually like taking in consideration what happened into this game and stuff like that, including like the last the last issue that came out. Like I've said before, like they visit the rookie, and then there's this supposedly ongoing story where they're like different kinds of Ghostbusters now. Well, they're just noticing now. I don't know how they figured out the equipment or whatever, but there's more than one company that busts ghosts now, and it kind of ended on a cliffhanger like that. It never really went into detail. I guess that's what the next issue will do, and that was kind of Dan Aykroyd's original idea, beside going through time and space. So, I don't know. So, the maze really isn't an issue on this part, because you can just burn the shit up with your proton pack.
Can we get out of here?
I can't remember which way these things are supposed to turn, or is this the thing I'm supposed to turn? Maybe it's supposed to turn this way, or maybe I'm just supposed to leave it alone. There's a relic nearby, apparently. Really not necessary, but I'll get it. That made a horrible sound. I'm gonna sneeze soon, I think. Sorry. The weather outside is so funky, it almost matches this area if there's a lot more wind. I'm trying to get some of these videos done. I don't know what I'll be able to get done today, because I don't know if I'm going to have power tomorrow, which sucks. Last year's hurricane was pretty bad. Burn these bushes. And I apologize if I'm not talking about the game. And that's just a polite apology. I really don't care that I'm not talking about the game, because if I made my videos like everybody else, what's the point? So, I guess that's part of my commentary experience. Oh, are we supposed to break the chains? I can't remember. Are they supposed to go the other way? Yeah, the other way. Why it took me so long to figure that.
The door's wide open. Get back up here.
Yeah, and then it's gonna snap. Get the fuck away from me. Ugh. I'm not quite sure what these guys are. They're kind of like zombies. Did I ever show you how to scan something? I know Dan Aykroyd kind of explained it. What are those things? A slime fiend. I was hoping it'd have a cooler explanation than that. Make sure you get the portals, or you'll just be wasting your time destroying them. Well, I hope it didn't turn back. I can't remember if it does or it doesn't. This level has quite a bit of ghost busting, but the ghosts are kind of annoying because they have black slime on them, so you gotta kind of rinse them off
We're not welcome.
before you actually can
There's a first.
fight
Get
them.
us all name badges that say, "Hello, I'm not welcome," or maybe T. Alyssa, I see her.
You and me both. She's wearing just a simple terry cloth robe. And she's brought me coffee.
That's her. Fitting image.
The resemblance is uncanny. This is Ivo Shandor's mother, painted in 1885.
Wait. What?
I apologize if you heard me blowing my nose. I know that's gross. This wind and everything are messing up my allergies. We rarely ever get tropical storms or hurricanes in October. I can't actually even remember the last time we got one. Last year we got it in August. I hate them so much. I hate worrying about
Some coincidence.
like trees falling on your house or your car. It's just super stressful. It's not really supposed to start until tomorrow, hence why I still have power. Hopefully we won't lose it. But we live in an older house and the wires are kind of like attached like on the roof to like the actual power line, like the pole, like whatever you want to call it. I'm not thinking straight. It's not like the newer houses where everything's underground, so if the wind shakes it up enough we lose power. Hopefully the city will be a little bit more prepared this time, because last year they weren't prepared at all, and they said they'll be more prepared because we were out of power for 5 days last time, which I really hope doesn't happen this time. A lot of crappy things have happened in a short amount of time. Alright, the door's closed. Only good part about it is it's October, so if something actually does happen, the only positive thing I could say, at least it won't be hot. Watch, that'll be the next thing, knock on wood. Hopefully it'll go by and nothing will happen. What did my aunt say? She's like, if you think positive... Oh, no, she didn't say, like, if you think positive. She said, if you think negatively, the weather is going to be bad. And I was like, do you realize how ridiculous you're sounding? You're saying that based on my attitude, I can actually control the weather. I was like, that's pretty ridiculous. Make sure you revive the Ghostbusters when you can. Because if you don't, nobody's going to save your ass when you fall down. Because once all you guys are down, it's game over. That's one of the parts that gets kind of cheap later on in this game, just because sorry, Egon. Just because you're gonna be by yourself at one part of this game. Is there a portal I'm missing? Oh, black slime. Is it really on my left? That wasn't my left. Maybe he's using the stage right, stage left way of saying things. I don't know. Alright.
It is officially time for us to
Yeah,
go.
you're probably on to something. Oh, this is cute.
Check this joint.
Unless my sensory array is malfunctioning, that is definitely the place we're looking for.
They're having a sale at Matty Collector on Halloween. The PKE meter's on sale. And I kind of want it, but I know I would just be needlessly spending money. If I really wanted to spend money, I should get that microphone, but I don't know. That PKE meter prop looks pretty cool. Even though it just has like a little LED light like the actual movie prop does. Alright, so now I'm on my own. This part I don't care for all that much. Basically the rest of the level. Like the last two levels, like from this point on, it kind of feel like filler to me. For the most part, there are some moments, but for the most part, it's just you made it this far, so you might as well finish it. Because there's not much with the story or anything else. There's some parts that are kind of interesting beyond this part, but for the most part, not really. Most of the cool stuff has already happened, but don't let that discourage you from not watching this. Maybe you'll find it more interesting than me. I definitely recommend checking out the Wii version, which I don't have. I lent it out. Somebody never gave it back, or they lost it or something. I don't have it anymore. I know some may get mad when I say this, or not mad, but tell me I'm wrong, but I almost think the Wii version's a little bit better. Like, parts like these levels don't feel as much as like filler and stuff like that. There's actually some lines and bosses and stuff on the Wii version that you don't actually have in this version. They're completely different games. And the cartoon style kind of fits it. Just like the comic book kind of has like the Wii style graphics, but it still has like the writing and the mature attitude versus like a Disney cartoon, so it doesn't completely take you out. I don't know. If you have an opportunity, definitely check out the Wii version. I can't decide completely, but I think I might like the Wii version a little bit more, which blew my mind when I actually played it. But this is the only Ghostbusters game I have, and I wanted to play it. Well, I wanted to do a playthrough of this for a while. I don't know if I'll finish it or not, but I'm pretty close. I hate making promises. If you can tell, I don't like making commitments at all. That's probably why I'm not married yet. But but hopefully we'll finish this. But I wanted to do this for Halloween, even though it seems like most of the people who actually watch my channel and comment don't really celebrate Halloween, so because we're not in the USA and we're one of the few people that celebrate, so it's kind of pointless, but it's an excuse for me to play horror games. I'm still trying to think of older horror games to play, but I'm running out of ideas, and nobody's made any suggestions. Hint, hint. Though it might be too late now because I might be out of power soon, but I'm trying to. I might throw in some contemporary ones towards the end. I'm probably going in circles, which is not a good thing. There's a lot of slime everywhere, which means I more than likely have been here. Oh, I hate this maze design. Part of my reason is I'm talking, so it disorients me. I would like to just try out the Xbox 360 version, just to see what it's like. I played the PC version, but I didn't have a really decent enough PC to play it on high settings, which I don't know. I'm sure that probably makes my PC suck, but that was the deal. But it did look a lot, even though it wasn't drastically different from the graphics content-wise. Like, everything was there. The resolution and everything was so much higher, and it almost made it look like it was a different game. I don't know, but definitely check out the Wii version again, because I think that might be the most fun. You have more to do on that version, and I hate motion controls, but they just work on that one. There's very few Wii games I would recommend. I haven't been a terribly huge fan of that system. That's one of them. Yeah, now we're in the right direction. When there's bad guys, you're going the right way. So these are basically black slime versions of the candlesticks. Like I said, there's basically very few kinds of enemies. They just come in different shapes basically, but they're the same type. We're getting close to the part where I might die a lot, so if the video just randomly decides to like go to a completely different position, it's because I cut out when I died, which hopefully I can finish all this stuff on the first go around, because I really don't want to deal with that part. If you look at your PKE meter, there should be things on here. This gate is used to control the flow. Okay, I gotcha. I forgot how to... Am I supposed to break this or what? Oh, I think those are like little rods you gotta put down. Proton pack was running out of energy. Oops, that's useless. What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking like a pro here. I wish that one would. Come on, one of you snap. Oh, shit's getting annoying. That one's good to go. Gosh dang it, I don't want that one. I'm so making this more difficult than it actually needs to be. Sorry about that, guys. That was pretty pathetic. I get really antsy and I was pushing the buttons too fast. So, I think those huge guys are coming, which I don't care for all that much. They usually... Because if they hit you, you're pretty much gone. They'll knock you off your ass pretty bad. Oh shit. He's not capable of jumping down. You'll have to fight more than one. Shit. It's kind of clunky when he runs because he doesn't get out of the way of obstacles, which makes it a pain in the ass for me. Hopefully we can dispose of this one fairly quickly, but I don't see that happening. This would be a good indication to run. Oh, you son of bitches. At least out in the open, he can't get me, I think. Notice I put I think. Yeah. You can definitely see how easy change this part of the game, because it usually takes a lot longer to hose them down. Is there a third one? I don't think so. Investigate the sewers. I can't read. Actually, I can read. I just can't talk. Alright, where are we supposed to go after this? Because I can't remember. Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised that went as well as it did, because usually I die at least once or twice during that part when I get stuck in a corner. Because I do, if memory serves me right, on the other mode it takes a lot longer to take their health away. But there's a few more cheap spots. I hate being solo though, because if you're knocked down, especially unjustly, if you get stuck in a corner or something, because it's not like Uncharted or something where you could jump over the platforms. They're kind of really awkward when it comes to getting out of the way of things. Love this black slime. I just feel like remodeling. Alright. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I can't remember. Age has not been kind to me. There has to be somewhere. It's probably down here somewhere. Yep, there it is. I'm guessing whatever is going to attack me is going to be made out of black slime, so I'm just going to keep my slime blower equipped. Well, isn't that convenient? There's a relic around here, but if it's not nearby, I'm definitely not going out of my way. Like, relics are just to get a trophy, and when you go back to the firehouse, which I haven't really shown much of because I've just gone to level, you can see all the things you've collected and decorated in various spots of the firehouse. Nothing too rewarding. I mean, you don't get a special ending or anything. Come on, little guys. Just don't look like something from the Ghostbusters universe, but whatever. I'm not the expert. Like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing a real Ghostbusters version of this game. It'd be cool if you could fight Cthulhu, even though that's like the name that really can't be said or whatever, so there's really no right or wrong way to say it. But there's a whole episode about fighting Cthulhu on a roller coaster that was electrically charged, and it was pretty sweet. And there's like a whole cult of Cthulhu worshippers and all this stuff on a kid's cartoon, which is awesome. They have like H.P. Lovecraft in Ghostbusters. It's pretty cool though. Like, I would love a game where like you could replay other episodes, or maybe the containment unit opens up and you can fight all the older ghosts and show maybe why they went out of business and why the Extreme Ghostbusters eventually started. That'd be cool. I'd play that game. But I don't know how the licensing and all that stuff would go. I don't remember what to do here, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, I'm clueless. This isn't like a let's play where I know exactly what to do. But you can listen to me talk about how I would think a Ghostbusters game would be made. I hate mazes. I was down there already, wasn't I?
Hey, Rook, I'm trapped in a dark place and can barely move my arms. Can you find me? I think you're getting closer.
Yeah, I'm in the right direction now.
You know, I always did like you more than the others did.
Well, it sounds like Ernie Hudson actually recorded somewhat for this level. I can't see shit, so I don't know if that was black slime or not. It looks like there might have been.